Smile and breathe deeply, beautiful people. This is Frank Vaccaro from Dragonflow Yoga. So my friend Diane asked me to do a little kind of back restorative thing for her. I don't know if this is gonna work for everybody, but when I have lower back problems, I do some of these exercises and they feel amazing. So we'll need two things. We'll need a foam roller and two little blocks. I normally do these exercises between 1 and 3 minutes each. For the sake of the video, I'm only going to hold them maybe 15-20 seconds, not to bore you. And so here are the exercises, okay? So essentially what you do is you put the foam roller just like so, and you elongate yourself on it. And just so that you get a gauge, you bring your feet here, right? So if you feel that the foam roller is too high, you can press into the feet and go a bit less deep. If the foam roller is good, you extend the legs a little bit more, and so therefore pressing the lower back a little bit more on the foam roller. If the foam roller is not high at all, you could just extend your legs like this, and you stay here between a minute, 3 minutes, or as long as you want, right? And so this is the first exercise that I do. When you're done, to come out of it, you bring the feet back, you roll yourself front, and just come here, which actually also rolls on your lower back and feels like a nice tender massage. The second exercise I do is I take one of the purple blocks and I set it on my lower back. And so right where there's the crevice, right here, and so you basically bring it right where you're sitting straight, and this crevice right here, and you lower back on it. And by here you might have a hard time with your neck, so you put this block just to keep you a little bit more elevated. Some people might not need the block at all, so you just come like this. If you don't have an arc in the back, I insist that you put the block and just rest here a few breaths. And so again, you could even use your feet to gauge the posture. So be very gentle when you're coming into this, right? So you can stay here between 10 and 20 seconds, a minute, 3 minutes, as long as you want. If you notice that it starts to hurt, you could even flip the block just a little bit and do it like that. So what's the reason for the block? The block actually sends a tactile response to your lower back, and it's almost like you're getting a deep tissue massage, right? So this is the second exercise. So again, keep in mind, block like this or like this. Find your level of comfort. And the block in the neck, you don't necessarily need it. It's only if you're putting the block and you find that your head is free floating like that, then you put the block. Boom. Let's come out. I'll show you another little exercise. So the next exercise, what I basically do is I put my right foot on my left quad and I pull into it, and I stay here between 30 seconds to a minute. For the sake of the video, I'm just gonna do it quickly. Then the next thing I do is I grab my right knee and I twist. This stretches out the lateral body. From here, you look towards the right hand, and so the right knee is on the left side and the head is facing the right hand on the right side, right? And you stay here again another 30 seconds to a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, whatever you like. We're just gonna do it on the other side to keep a level of evenness. You bring the left foot on the right quad, hug the knee, push into the foot. You wanna push the knee to the opposite wall, right? And then you grab the knee and you twist. Turn towards the left, look towards the left hand, and continue pushing the right leg down towards the right side. Let's come back forward. Perfect. I'm going to show you 2 more exercises. So one of them is, in yoga, it's called Marichasana. So this is kind of a Marichasana variation, not necessarily the full Marichasana. So what you do, let me start over. You take the right foot, you cross it over left leg, and you bend the left knee. You want to hug the leg. This will stretch out the lower back and the sciatic. And boom, hug the knee, elongate the spinal column, right? So there was a video on YouTube on the convict conditioning that said a guy had back problems and he got rid of most of his back problems just doing this one pose. Again, let's do it on the other side to keep a level of evenness. Let's bring the foot over, bring the knee in, and hug. So keep in mind, I'm doing these exercises quickly for the sake of the video, but when you're doing it in your personal practice, try holding them a good 30 seconds to 3 minutes. Anything that's comfortable with you. Right? Last exercise. Plant your hands on the mat. We come to all fours. So this is called cat and cow or cat and camel. It's a dynamic exercise. You want to look forward. I usually do this between 5 and 10 times. We'll just do it 5 times for today. So the legs don't move at all. What you do is you create an arc in the lower back all the way up to the head, right? And then you create an opposite arc. And so the breath is basically like this. You inhale and you exhale in. For 4, exhale. For 3, exhale. For 2, exhale. And for 1, exhale. Perfect. Turn around. This is my mini back restorative. Of course, there's many other postures that are good for your back. I just wanted to start you off with these ones for today. If you have any questions, please you can write me on my on the YouTube box, or you can email me. Have a beautiful day. Namaste. Feel free to visit us at www.dragonflow-yoga.com and see you soon.